10 dark secrets about Stephen Curry you probably didn't know. Number 10. It's a fact, he began his senior thesis on the fascinating relationship between basketball players and tattoos. After talking to a reasonable number of other players, Stephen Curry became interested in the relationship between NBA guys and their tattoos after almost all of them admitted they wouldn't have gotten a quantity quite as high if they weren't in the league. They all obviously thought their chances of having a good career would be affected then if they didn't play basketball for a living. Interesting stuff, particularly because it's conceivable that many younger players get tattoos because they have the idea from their basketball heroes. At some point, Steph will need to drop the study upon us. Number 9. He claims to be a popcorn addict. Apparently, he inherited not only his father's sharpshooting talent, but something very special as well. He may have inherited his big passion for popcorn. He obviously likes to eat popcorn so much that, just like his father, he maintains power rankings for all 30 NBA arenas. Steph has also gone as far as ranking the popcorn variety at a scale of 0 to 5, with the 5 metrics being freshness, saltiness, crunchiness, butter, and presentation. The arena he decided to give the highest score is the American Airlines Arena, with 24 points, the worst being Staples Center, with 10 points. Number 8. The reason he canceled his contract with Nike. Most fans don't know that Curry put on Nike shoes early in his career, and it was only in 2013 that he stopped it for Under Armour's sake, but not before the infamous deal was pitched on him by Nike. They not only misspelled his name as Stefan, but they also didn't care enough to modify Curry's PowerPoint presentation that was originally intended for Kevin Durant. Perhaps worse, many of the top executives have not even bothered to turn up at the conference. Stephen Curry decided to leave Nike at that decisive moment. Number 7. He has such special skills, video game developers are going through a huge struggle to recreate him in games. Since Curry constantly shoots from long ranges, that would usually be considered bad choices. NBA 2K developers are trying to find out how to make an attempt to change the game code without ruining the rest of the game, making it an unbalanced Stephen Curry series. Visual concept gameplay, director Mike Wang said, he breaks all the rules we have in place in terms of what we have in place. He's maybe the only player in the game's history who's taking those kinds of shots. Number 6, which I find to be the darkest secret, is, in fact, his real name is not Stephen. This may be somewhat shocking, but contrary to common assumptions, his first name is not Stephen. In fact, but Wardell. Only his middle name is Stephen. Number 5, he conditioned his brain to process information quickly during his games. Curry clarified that improving his perceptive abilities, which his trainer Brandon Payne calls neurocognitive efficiency, has helped him tremendously enhance his creativity and allowed him more leverage while on the court. Professor Jocelyn Faubert, an athlete's vision expert at the University of Montreal, says Curry stands out for his incredible ability to gain a vast amount of information from his vision alone. Number 4. Curry has faced very serious issues with injuries. The 2011 through 2012 season for Stephen Curry almost turned into the end of his career as he had to deal with injury problems. During the previous season, he had suffered from a number of ankle sprains and had to undergo surgery to repair the ligaments he had broken. The surgery was not completely successful, as the same ankle suffered from a sprain in an exhibition game right before the start of the 2011 season. In fact, he played in the season's first game, despite his performance having been significantly affected by the problem. Though in the next game he seemed good, he twisted his ankle and had to miss the game afterwards. This eventually happened regularly, with him appearing in just over 1/3 of the match. Number 3. No big scholarships were offered to Curry. By the time he was close to finishing his high school career, Stephen Curry was still pretty short for a basketball player, given he was just 6 feet tall at the time. The common consensus of most college coaches was that he was much too small to have a good career as an athlete in college basketball. Del Curry had played in Virginia Tech, and even his mother had played for college. Furthermore, Stephen himself wasn't even given anything more than the chance to be a walk-on player. A fatal decision that Virginia Tech possibly regrets to this day, as Stephen Curry has become a player who can completely dominate the game that he is able to push his team to win against nearly impossible odds. It would have been a good idea if the coaches had paid more attention to his days in Toronto. Number 2. Curry is considered to be a very religious person. He seems to be quite the faithful Christian and has never really shown signs of being shy about religious matters. He likes to say that the severe disappointments in his life were just a part of God's greater plan for him. For example, Virginia Tech not sending him an offer. He also prays before each game, together with the coach and other players. For Curry, basketball is a way to share the blessing that God has been in his life. Number 1. He is wearing number 30 in an attempt to honor his dad. It could be represented as some kind of passing of the torch. His number is in memory of the man who brought him to where he is today, as well as the man who is partially responsible for his existence. Quite literally. Steph was very emotional in his MVP acceptance speech and even teared up while thanking his father. To be able to follow in your footsteps means a lot to me. This is special.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed. What was your favorite on this list? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe to never miss a future upload.